My sister gave me these pot plants. There's 4 of them, 5 actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to come back and arrange them with different strands. I don't know if you guys can see. The other one is here. This one we had it at home actually. There's 2 of them. I think she gave me 2 of those. So happy. I love this.
What it really means to live life golden. Yeah, we're golden, baby girl, we're golden. They're about to see us shine, cause we're golden. They can never break us down, cause we're golden. They're about to see us glow, cause we're golden.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. Today is a Sunday. Wait, oof, I look like a white walker. Yeah, it's much better here. Today is, let me close the window. The sliding door, sorry. Good morning, that's much better. Today is Sunday. I am going to shoot a 1-day vlog for you guys. I'm quickly just going to eat and take a shower. And then I'm going to get you guys into today's agenda. I just wanted to greet you guys because I am in quite a great mood. I just woke up not so long ago. I am quite happy. We're going to deep clean the house today. We're going to do my nails. We're going to rearrange the plants that my sister gave me. My sister gave me 6 plants. So we're going to rearrange them and put them in like vases and stuff and put them inside the house, and some are for outside for the balcony. And then after that, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna be doing. That's on what's today's video. It's a day vlog. So yeah, I'm thinking that with this video as well, I'm going to incorporate mindfulness in this video, in a sense that I am going to share with you guys tips that have helped me survive 20. Sorry if I'm not being stable, my hand was getting tired and I'm lazy to understand. Tips that made my 2023 very, very successful and just overall a great year. And yeah, we're just going to keep it light and converse about that because genuinely also I'm going to shoot a separate video reflecting on 2023 and what is it that I'm aspiring to achieve for 2024, like that whole shebang. So yeah, let me not talk too much. Let me eat quickly so that I can start this day with you guys. I'm not going to show you guys as I eat and as I shower because like everyone does that. So yeah, but after that, we're going to do everything pretty much together. All right, you guys, I bathed. I just finished bathing. Oh, why am I getting tired? I just finished bathing now. The house is a bit of a mess, I think, as you guys can see. I turned it upside down. As I said, we're going to deep clean today. I'm going to firstly start outside there by the balcony by arranging those flowers. Yeah, and then after the flowers, then we're gonna step inside the house. The reason being, I want to move them outside before they like dry because they're actually indoor plants. So yeah, and then I bought a mop because I broke my mop. So I'm going to clean with that. And I got a skipping rope as well because also my skipping rope broke. 2024, like I know as people will always say this, but literally I'm so intentional about like my dream body. So like yeah. Anyway, let me get into it. I think I will have a savannah whilst I'm doing this. I'm also doing laundry, mind you. That's why you see that shirt there. And yeah, I actually need to take this couch for cleaning so that they clean it. And then yeah. Actually, I wanted to buy myself the thing actually as opposed to taking it to get cleaned, but I'll see semantics. Hi guys, I hope everyone is well. I'm back again. I'm going to do a voiceover over this video because I just wanted to catch up with you guys and reflect on the year 2023. what has happened for me, what I loved about the year and what I didn't love about the year, what I took from the year, and so forth. I'm just going to keep it literally light. There's no structure for this. It's literally me reflecting as I share this with you. I won't lie, 2023, personally for me, it was a great year. It started with challenges, however, challenges of which I saw myself telling myself that, you know what, I'm going to come out victorious out of these ones. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to feel sorry for myself or have self-pity, but I'm just going to endure and not succumb to whatever the circumstances are trying to have me succumb to. So I really got into that. I remember when the year started, it started with a couple of challenges for me. However, I conquered, I really conquered, and I was able to also buy my car. I was able to secure my ideal job. I was just overall even in a very good mental space, and I think that's what also consistently just kept me thriving regardless the challenges I was facing, because the goal and the intention I had throughout every challenge I faced was to come out victorious no matter what was happening, what was prevailing. My end goal through or to any situation was just to come out victorious. And there were even situations that I didn't come out victorious. However, I do believe that when you invest yourself into a situation and you become intentional with it, even though you might not necessarily win or achieve it to the best outcome that you had hoped for, but you do get something from it, whether it be wisdom, whether it be experience, and that sort of like helps you navigate better, and just like overall move better on your upcoming or next experiences in attempt to achieve what is it or whatever that it was that you had attempted to initially achieve. So I saw myself thrive a lot with that mentality, and I also just like I told myself that I was going to be very vulnerable and open about my desires as well. And I felt the power like in that as I started practicing that, just sharing up about my interests, my desires, my goals, my story. That sort of paved the way for me to also solicit a sense of community, or even a community rather, for myself, because of people who are just genuinely having an interest or a liking on my story and wanting to help out and reach out, so I then started even like becoming more faithful and more understanding of the power of just following your intuition and being in tune with it. So amongst the other things that I learned from this past year 2023 was to intensively like practice my intuition and to trust it, because it has like sort of led me to the best moments of 2023, and I realized that sometimes when you follow intuition, it's very tricky. It's very tricky in a sense that like you sometimes do things that don't have sense to you, but it's just a feeling that forces you, that urges you to like do what is it that whatever that your intuition is telling you to do. And having followed that has brought great rewards for myself, and it literally made me understand my faith even deeper, because that's also one of the things that I was very high on this year. I told myself that I was going to submit to my God, just have him lead me through my life journey and my interest in the things that I try or pursue doing. And that literally also helped in so many ways, because I think when you walk your journey with God, honestly, you walk your journey without fear, you walk your journey without anxiety. God literally removes those aspects from your life, or those triggers or those factors from your life, so that you are constantly in hearing or like inherence of his like voice. You constantly hear the vibrations, and you can feel when your vibrations are also like not in touch with you. So that those were like the key highlighting moments for me. And I always had these sort of vibrations like just validating me that I'm on the right path. And even my spiritual journey overall, it just got better. I saw myself invest more time with being with myself, understanding my doings and why I'm doing things and why I shouldn't be doing things, and even some things as well that I would have loved to have done. I found them rejecting me because they were now not in alignment with who I was becoming and I am still becoming as a person and in God's image as his son and as his servant, you know. So having like gotten to that point whereby I was just holistically secure with myself and the true being of who genuinely Tumelo is as a person, who I am and who am I, you know. I saw myself derive a lot of happiness from that, a lot of inspiration from that, a lot of just comfort and strength in that, because everything I then set my mind on, I was able to achieve with his guidance, with my effort, and with my preparation. Everything just worked out. It just sort of worked out, and I felt an immense amount of joy and like love from that, you know, love that was actually able to also like sort of heal my wounds, or give me comfort, you know, to when I pursue and striving for more happiness and more joy and just soliciting beautiful experiences because of just overall getting into an understanding that life itself is an experience, you know. So I learned that I am a very, very, very independent person. I'm very loving, I'm very helpful and thoughtful. I just loved how I loved myself, and I realized that I love myself so much now that I remember watching, I was a fan of also in 2023 of just in my morning, from my mornings I would listen to a podcast or just motivational talks or from these already successful people or just psychologists, like people who just went through stuff or achieved stuff depending on whatever it is that I was going through. And that set the tone for my days, and it helped me even on days when I didn't feel motivated to just want to strive doing better, and knowing that it was never easy for the most of us, and because we all have stories as individuals, and it's literally my responsibility to make sure that I share my story and I write it how I best want it to be written, because nobody can ever write it best for me. So I am the paper and the book and the pen of this book that I am describing and sharing and my time on this world. So I really, really saw myself love 2023, and I even got into a very, not that I even got into, I was in a very serious relationship as well, a beautiful relationship, and I got to also move in with my partner. We stayed together, and that, the beauty of love, I'm someone that genuinely just loves love, and I found that in that relationship. I genuinely found that I found the love in the relationship healing me, making me soft as I know myself to be, allowing me to be myself and express my true sense of who I really am as a person, and just like develop comfort in who I am as a person, and to be validated and supported and listened to. It was really, really great, and I learned so much from it about myself, about loving others and my love for others, whether it was in a good light or bad light. I just learned a lot, and it made me a better person, I must say. It's one of the best things that happened in 2023 for me, and I really, really, really appreciated that. What I didn't like per se about 2023 was I delayed myself on some achievements. I delayed myself on showing up myself on certain aspects of life, of which I'm not also too hard on myself because life is very, very dynamic and things do tend to happen. But I do want to also sort of take accountability because it is only worth taking accountability and being able to sit yourself down and say, which part did I play in making these things not happen, or which part did I play also in making things happen the way they happened. So I set myself down as well, and I went through a couple of those incidences, and I got to also just evaluate my moves as a person as well, that sort of self-sabotages me or get in the way of the things that I try to achieve or I try to do as a person in attempt to experience life, a good life, add it as well, not just experiences, because experiences can be bad and it can be worse, they can be traumatic, but all these attempts, sometimes our intentions are misaligned and you do certain things in attempt to derive beautiful moments and experiences for yourself. However, the outcome becomes traumatic or rather like unfortunate or negative, and navigating through those now becomes sort of difficult. However, like I said in the beginning, like having had set the tone for my year that I won't be a victim for any situation or circumstance, no matter whether it be just or not just. For me, I will always try to come out victorious. That sort of helped me also just like sort of heal through things that were troubling me. Like I said, when I was in a relationship and I was staying with my partner, when the relationship came to an end, it was quite a difficult journey because I had most of my life was also so immersed with this person. We shared so many things together, like literally, and I never even saw the end of that relationship, if I'm being honest. So having to navigate and like just heal through that, it was quite difficult, and I had to also just invite my God and like just bring myself also closer to God and just like and ask for that peace that I had, because the thing is, when you're in a relationship, I've realized as well, when you're alone, you tend to build a home in yourself as a person. However, when you're in a relationship, you build a home in each other as a union. So when the relationship tends to break, your sense of safety and security can sort of shake. And that was what was happening with me as well. And I just had to, submit to my God and ask for that assurance in myself, and that, it is okay. These things happen. And like just try to not have this beautiful thing that unfortunately came to an end alter my perception about love, about just a lot of things, because in actual fact, even the ending of it wasn't toxic. It was really, really, really an understanding between us as a couple. And yeah, I really, really cherished my experience with the individual, and just overall I healed as well after or post to that. I started connecting more to parts of myself of which I could never connect to before in the years before. I started just like there were so many things that were reminded to me and about me that I enabled me sort of to like just be able to immerse myself back to community again, because in the years prior I had been through so much that had gotten me to isolate so that I work on those things without the opinions or the like external noises, just to be able to hear my own voice. Because I truly believe that in life no one can truly ever know you better than yourself. Nobody can ever show up for you better than you can show up for yourself. So I started showing up more for myself and not even like trying to disappoint myself because also one of the things that I realized that I hated disappointment, and I questioned myself, why did I hate disappointment and where is that coming from? And I realized that because in the past years I felt like I had disappointed myself so much. When someone disappointed me, I felt triggered, so I just stopped disappointing myself and continuously showing up for myself up until I got myself to a point whereby I was now okay with disappointment, because I knew if I'm disappointed, I'm not going to disappoint myself. That's not going to be my story. So I really, really genuinely enjoyed 2023. It was a very, very successful year, both career-wise, business-wise, interpersonal-wise. I just gained a lot from it: wisdom, experiences, and just overall moments which I believe are the most important things in life, like your experiences and moments, because life itself is an experience, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just didn't want you guys watching me clean the house without showing you guys what has made 2023 a good year for me, and the things that I took from it, and just overall how I maneuvered around the year. And yeah, I really, really enjoyed the year. If I had to rate it personally, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. In fact, 10 out of 10. I thoroughly enjoyed the year. I had 6 goals for the year. I only achieved 5. I could not achieve one, of which it will be my first priority for this year. That goal, and that I'm together with other goals that I have for this year, and I will be sharing that journey as well with you guys, because as I've mentioned, that I will be bringing a segment of mindfulness to these channels, and that's going to be the one where we get to know each other more and share information with one another, so that we all get to just sort of better our lives and get ourselves where we want to go as a community and not as individuals. Well, it is beautiful to have your individualism, but it's also even more beautiful when you move in community, because that's where most love, the most support, the most comfort comes from. And with that said, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. If you got to this point of the video, I really, really appreciate it, and I hope you thoroughly enjoyed it, and you share with me how your 2023 was, what you took from it, what happened for you in it, and what you would like ultimately to happen in this new current year 2024 for you. So yeah, man, with that said, I will be meeting you guys again on the next video, of which I will be sharing with you guys my things, or my my resolutions for the new year and all of that. With that said, I love you guys so much, and thank you guys so much for supporting me. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends. And with that said, I love you. To miss out. Shout out, man. It's been lovely, and I wish you nothing but the best for this year, and more peace, more love, more money. Shout out.